Losing my son changed my whole life. He was my only child. It's just devastating for me, really. I'm trying to keep myself together. I just want to know what happened to my son. They found my son dead in his car. The coroner said that my son passed away of an overdose. I don't think it was an overdose. Someone either poisoned my son or gave him something. I believe my son's ex-girl, Amber, had something to do with my son passing away because she had told me what she was going to have done 2 days in advance. I loved Amber to death, and she was a sweet person. And she had called me. She said, Puda, that's my nickname. She said, Puda, can you please get your son? He's playing with my feelings and my emotion. I'm either going to have something done to him or I'm going to do something to him. He really loved Amber. They were going through issues and everything. And then he started telling me, Mom, something wrong with her. I got to figure out how to get away from her. My son had got interested in another girl, but Amber still wanted him to stay around her. It seemed like to me she still wanted a lock and key on my son. That's why I think it was foul play. I believe Amber poisoned my son or had something to do with it because a relative of mine was there over Amber's house where my son was, and they had said out of the blue, they was just sitting there and they had said, well, I heard them talking about pills, putting pills in somebody's drink and mixing it up. Whoever was with my son last, they got to know something about it because they were with him. I haven't seen Amber. I haven't talked to her. And if the results come back and she's telling the truth, then I'm apologize to her. If Amber fails the test, I would be devastated. She betrayed me like that because I really loved Amber and I trusted her.
It's disgusting that she would even think I would do something to him like that. And all of this, what she's saying, she overheard and I called her, this is all lies. I never said anything about doing anything to that boy. And if he wanted to leave, he had the option to leave at any time. We took a trip to Miami and we broke up. And
While you were on the trip?
Yes, while we was on the trip because he flipped out and was talking to me crazy. So
Can you tell us why?
He was acting like he had all this money, so thought he was big time. So when we got to the trip, he said, "Oh, I should have brought somebody else on this trip with me," meaning another girl. So I said, "Let me get out your way so you can do what you need to do." And I left and went and got me a hotel room somewhere else and stayed there until I got ready to leave, and then I left without him. But when I got back to the city, his mom was living in my house at the time, said he called, said he was making threats and what he was gonna do when he got back to the house. So when I got back there, I just had packed up some of his stuff so he can get it when he came. But when he came to the house, he said he's not taking his stuff and all of this, but I still didn't want him there because of the threats that he was making. After I found out that he passed away in the funeral, the family gonna tell me the day before that I can't go to the funeral or my kids can't go.
How long were you with him?
Going on 4 years almost.
Do you believe that Amber is a murderer?
Steve, all I know, she was the last one with my son.
They keep on saying that. How was I the last person with him?
Because you and him was together when I talked to you.
How was we together and he left and went and got me some food with your people?
Sharon, why do you think that Amber poisoned him?
Because a family member was over there with my son. They thought the family member was not paying attention while he was hearing people plotting and planning about putting pills in something and mixing some stuff up.
And that was Amber
Why
talking.
would Amber and somebody was talking about putting something in somebody's drink and stuff?
Okay, so when you hear this and he's still alive, did anybody do anything about hearing this?
No, he wasn't alive then. I didn't hear this.
Oh,
till
so you
after
heard this after he passed away.
After he passed away, yes.
I got to ask you, did you ever plot with somebody about talking about pills?
I never talked to nobody about putting no pills in nobody, anything.
Oh,
I don't know what she talking about. And she talking about the only family member was a son. I definitely wouldn't be talking about
That's why you thought he wasn't paying attention.
No, that's what you
Why
think.
Amber did come here, took a lie detector test, and we asked her, did you at any time have any conversation with anyone about putting anything harmful in Chiron's drink? She answered no. Did you at any time place any foreign substance, to include rat poison, in any liquid drink that Chiron had prior to his death? She answered no. Do you have any direct knowledge of anyone having direct involvement in the cause of Chiron's death? She answered no. Did you have any direct involvement with Chiron's death? She answered no. The results came back the same to each of those 4 questions, and it came back that Amber told the truth.
Nah, calm down! You bitch! You bitch! Made me go through all of this! Made me go through all of this! Yo! Family can kiss my ass. I couldn't even go to this man's funeral because I tell my kids that you and your whole family. That's all I gotta say to y'all. I want my that was in his car. I want all of my stuff that was in his car. Y'all, you dumb bitch. Yo, sit up here. Make me come all the way down here to say that I didn't do nothing to that boy. Y'all sitting up there making up that. Telling everybody that.
I apologize.
They put me through all of this.
Somebody killed my
all of this I've been going through for months. She shouldn't.
It's totally.
They could have let me come to that man's funeral, even if they did feel that way. My son didn't say goodbye.
Because they had a relationship with him.
Yeah, he was like a dad to my son, and she know that. She know how much I cared about that man and taking him do it for my son like he was his own son, just like I did for his kids, like they was my own. And they want to take them kids away from me and tell them kids all of that.
I apologize, Amber. I really do, from the heart. I really do. I really do.
Good luck to you, ma'am. And like I said, I'm very sorry for your loss. And I'm sorry for your loss, too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.